Hello everyone, it's Nicole. I'm finally back from my vacation and I'm here today to film a book haul video of the books that I acquired during this time or a little bit earlier. I actually just looked at my playlist of all the book haul videos that I've done and I realized that the last one was 6 months ago. So much time passed. I believe I just don't buy as many books anymore, at least physical books, and in some way it's great, but also I just really missed buying physical books, so I splurged a little. But there's never enough books. I'm not bothered by it. At first I'm going to show you all the bookish items. There's not a lot of them, don't worry. Nobody likes to watch that, so that's why I'm putting it first. And the first thing is this bag with an awl. It's a perfect sized one that's going to hold my books so they won't rip or crease. I really wanted a bag for a while because all my books look like shit after I read them. The next item is these super cute bookmarks. They actually look like little kittens and I absolutely love it because I'm a cat lady. Now let's do books. The first one is the one that I acquired such a long time ago, but it was just one book and I couldn't make a book haul with one book. So it's The 13th Tale by Diane Setterfield, and I actually started reading it on my vacation and it's so good. I'm absolutely in love with it. I don't know if Diane Setterfield actually wrote anything else, but I'll be interested to check out her other books if it's a thing. Then I have two Penguin Library classics, and the first one is Katherine Mansfield's Miss Brill. I recently started hearing a lot about Katherine Mansfield's work. She's extremely unappreciated, some people say, and of course I needed to check her out. It's a very tiny book, so why not? The number of it is 72. Then there's Mary Shelley's Mathilda, and it's the number 116. I read Frankenstein when I was very young in my school years, and I don't remember a lot of it, so I never actually added it to my Goodreads shelf. But I don't really feel like rereading it now, so I decided to pick up her other work. Then there's two books in Ilona Andrews' Magic Rises series. One of them is Magic Bleeds, and another one is Magic Strikes. I think it's the second and the third book in the series. I really like the start of the series. It's very dark, very entertaining urban fantasy. Really loved the main heroine and loved the story overall. Had a little bit of a problem with the romantic subplot, but I talk about the first book in detail in my review, so I'm just going to link it. Then there's Bone Crossed by Patricia Briggs. I believe it's the third book in Mercy Thompson series. I just finished the first one. Didn't really like it. Well, I liked it enough to continue, but I think it's a 3-star book in general because I had quite a few issues with it. Still, I mushed it from Bookmuch because it was there and it was free, so why not, really? I'm going to continue with the series, but very slowly. Then one of the loveliest people that I met online on YouTube, Diane, just sent me the most perfect book out of the blue, and also there were some candy, but I ate them. They were amazing. I'm not complaining, obviously, because I ate them. And there was also a sweet letter, so thank you so much. I really appreciated it, and like all my thanks are in WhatsApp, and I'm hoping that we're going to continue this conversation and that we're going to be communicating more in general because we both love this book so much. We both love this series so much, and I had great conversations with you about it. And the book is King Rising by C.S. Pacat. I never had physical books of the series, and now I really want the first and the second book. I didn't reread this book, but I really want to, and I just read my favorite scenes. I think you can guess which ones they were. And more so, this book is not only perfect and real and physical, it is also signed by C.S. Pacat. I never had a signed book before. It's so awesome. The idea that a person that actually wrote this book held it in their hands, or like in this case it was a plate and she held a plate in her hands and I can just stroke it and be inspired and consume her energy and her talent. Thank you, Diane. I'm amazed and I'm shocked, and I've never expected anyone to be so kind to me. When I said that I really need your address to send you something as well, I meant it, so don't forget about it. When you'll have a stable address, just give it to me because I'm going to send you something great as well. Then I have the first volume of East or West. It's in Russian, it's a translated version of it. We went rampage with my girlfriend, the comic book shop, and we bought a few other things, but she has them. Sometimes, maybe in the future, I'm going to show it. This graphic novel is so brilliantly drawn. I already read it. Not much of a fan of the plot. Well, it's not bad, it just, I really expected more. The story has a promise to be better. There's a lot of mythology in it, and it can be very great. Then, during our vacation in Prague, I think, I picked up Randall Munroe's What If. They have a different edition of this book, the square one in the hardback. I really wanted this one, but we actually had only backpacks and we were packed so fully we didn't want to pay for it. So I decided to take this one. It's basically people asking ridiculous questions about the life, universe, physics, and this guy answering them. What's going to actually happen if their question is going to be turned into reality. I love the concept. I always wanted to read this book. For example, the questions. If every person on Earth aimed a laser pointer at the moon at the same time, would it change color? How people even come up with this? How much force power can Yoda output? I think it's a genius concept, and we're going to see how it's going to turn into paper. I didn't know if I'm going to take this book, really. I stared at it and it stared at me, and in the end I thought, well, you weren't going to have any other opportunities to have it in a physical form. You are intrigued about it, even though you hear bad things and sometimes good things, you might be really into it. So I took it. It's Carry On by Rowell. I know a few people that I trust that didn't like this book, had issues with it, but at the same time I'm such a big Harry Potter fan, and I was reading fanfiction for a very long period of my life, and it was slash fiction, obviously, because I'm super gay and who cares about heterofiction. So I think that it has an opportunity to be entertaining, at least for me, and that it might pull me back to my childhood, teenagehood, where I actually read those things, and I really think that I might enjoy it. It's just a book. I took it, and I don't regret it, really. That's all the books that I was planning to show. I also want to mention that bookshops in Prague are amazing. They have such a big collection of English books. Books in Europe are all expensive, way more expensive than in America and in Russia as well. But they have a good collection, and that's great. Not also the English books, but of the books in other foreign languages. And that, I think, is awesome. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope to see you soon in my next video. Bye!